Good night, guys. Good night. I am Miss V Variety, and welcome to another of my videos. Tonight, I want to walk you through ways in which you can preserve your food that you bought in the market from spoiling. Because you know, at times when you buy the food like the yam, the banana, the chocho, the string beans, the okro, the cucumber and sweet corn, etc., you have them in the fridge for 2 or 3 days and they begin to spoil. So tonight I want to walk you through ways in which you can preserve your food from spoiling, keeping them for maybe a month or so, and they are still fresh, so that you can still have them and not thinking about, oh, I have wasted my money and I don't really have it, and I have to go and buy some bananas. Even the green banana begins to get dried up, and because if you put it in the fridge in the skin, it just begin to get dried up on the outside, and when I start to peel it, it gives you problem. So I'm gonna walk you through how I keep my food in the fridge, like the yellow yam, the okra, the cucumber, the sweet pepper, sweet corn, the green bananas, the cocoa. So any of the food that you have, I'm just going to show you a little way in which you can keep it more fresh and usable and not from spoiling. So I'm going to begin with the yellow yam. So I'm going to peel the yam. I overput it. I'm going to peel the yam into. So I'm going to peel the yam. Please watch what I'm doing. It is so heart-rending when you have the last money and you buy the food, and when you think you have a piece of yam to cook, there is no yam because the yam begins to spoil. And it is so hard. Money is so hard to come by. Understand, guys? Money is so hard to come by. Like the yellow yam, it will be placed in the freezer. But I'm going to show you how is it that you're going to preserve it in the fridge. So I'm going ahead and peeling the yam. Ensure that it is clean, so that when you're ready to use it, you just put it in some boiling water that is already boiled on the fire. So you're going to use a piece of clean cloth or towel and hold it so that, guys, remember that the yam scratches, because I feel some scratching right now because I touched my body with my hand and the yam scratches. Oh, I'm so sorry for myself right now. Didn't remember that I'm not supposed to touch my hand. So on my shoulder right now, it is scratching me world without end. But I'm gonna show you what I do to keep my yam fresh and nice. So move this pot. Ensure that the area you're cutting it on is clean. I wanted you to see the whole video, but I don't know. So I'm gonna set the, hold a minute there. I'm gonna set the phone upwards. Sorry guys. I'm ensuring that the phone is upwards so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna cut the yam. You're gonna cut the yam in particles that you think that you will use. Hold a minute, guys. That you will think you will use on at any particular time. So you cut the yam. I wanted to see it properly. Cut the yam. You want to put it in the freezer before it starts to get red. So ensure that you get it to go in the freezer before it begins to get red. So if I want to use this amount, so this is the amount I will put in one. So this is the trick to it, because this, and make sure that you buy the double roll and towel. So you use about 2 or 3 panel and you tear it guys. So you're gonna put the yams on it, because the thing is, when the yam begins to sweat in the plastic bag that maybe you would have normally put it in the fridge, it starts to get spoiled just the same. So you wrap the yam in the paper towel. This is the amount that I think I will use, right guys? And I have my bag here. I think this is a 1 pound bag. You can use any bag of your choice. If you want to make, if you have a big family and you want to use bigger bags, you can use like 2 pound bags, etc. So I'm gonna place this in the bag. Yeah, this is the amount that I think I will use at one time. So you tie the bag and you place this in the freezer. You place this in the freezer. So when you're going to cook, ensure that the water is properly boiled up before you pull the bag, unwrap it from the towel and place it in the boiling water along with any other food that you're gonna put with it. So I'm gonna place this in the freezer. So that's one parcel. Now I'm gonna finish to cut my yam. You can cut it in parts of your choice. I'm finishing cutting my yam. And remember guys, if it's you alone, you maybe just want to use 2 or 3 pieces of the yam. You don't have to use a lot of the yam at any one time. So this, I will put this amount. See, I will put this amount. Oh, wow. Sorry guys. Sorry guys, I will put this amount of yam. I want to let you see it properly. I'm not sure what does that mean, but this is the amount of yam. I'm not sure what does that mean, but that is the amount of yam. So it's 4 pieces each, and I'm using my paper again to wrap the yam in. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's best to buy the yam that is not turning red, and you wrap, then you put it in the bag. Preserving your food from spoiling. Here it goes. That's alright. A little part is showing, but that's alright. So there I go. I put this in the freezer. Now there's another set of 4. So I'm going to put the yam. And it will be as clean as ever when you're ready for it. Just the same color. Just the same color. You wrap. 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 Then you tie in the plastic bag. Then you tie in the plastic bag. Wow. Parts of it is shown, but that's alright. Didn't put enough paper in. And then you place it in the freezer. Now I will go with my cucumbers. So I eat a cucumber per day, because cucumber helps with persons who suffers from high cholesterol. Cucumber resolve some of those grease out of your body, and the cucumbers, they tend to spoil easily. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the fertilizers or what, but you can put like 2 together, and if it's one you want to use, you just take one out and put back the next one in the wrapping. Right guys, I just use 2 just to save me from not finishing the paper before I finish wrapping everything. So this is 2 cucumbers. Right guys, ensure that the cucumbers are wrapped properly, and you tie it in the bag, and you place this in the, not in the freezer, but on the other end of the fridge, in the cooling section of the fridge. So the cucumber will go on the cooling section of the fridge. And the reason for this is that if you should put the cucumber in this bag, just the plastic bag, it begins to sweat. And when it starts to sweat, that's when it starts to decay in the bag. So as much paper as you can, you wrap it in so that whenever it sweats, the paper absorbs the sweat, and when you take the cucumber out, it will be as fresh as you just bought it. So you put this not in the freezer, but in the cooling section of the fridge. So I will continue to wrap my cucumbers. And this makes sense because I find out that each time I want to use, because I use vegetables when the time is right. I use it when I need to use it. And when I open the fridge, I find out that the thing is spoiled. I am so sad because the things are expensive in the market. And so I find a way to keep them fresh so that whenever I need them to use, yes, I can say yes, I have a cucumber in the fridge, so I can always go and use. There, guys, ensure that the cucumber is properly wrapped so you will have cucumber. I think I tried it for up to a month and it works, so that is a good thing. But I give it at least 3 weeks. 3 weeks to a month. You will have fresh cucumbers in the fridge. Also, guys, if you have a marker, you can mark cucumber and the side of the bag so that you can know. But what I do, I feel it and I said, yes, this is a cucumber. But you can write cucumber on the side. It's really hard to know that you buy the things and cannot get the use of it just because you are not ready to use it. Understand, guys? It is sad. So I came up with a plan. This is my plan. So this one is big. So I put this one alone. And you will see that it works out in the end, guys. It might seem a little hectic and time consuming to put it together, but at the end of the day, you will smile. Because, for instance, you want to eat a cucumber per day, and you have, or every other day, and you have them in the plastic bag in the fridge. You go and take up the plastic bag with the cucumber, and you see all of them begin to decay. You get so frustrated and so sad to know that you spend all your money and your money gone down the drain. Meaning it is like a waste of time. See guys, you tie the bag. So whenever it sweats, the ant towel, water will dissolve in the ant towel, right? And keeping the cucumber safe. So you pack the fridge neatly and ensure that you know what is in what, or you can use a marker to mark the outside of the bag so that you know what is in it, what is in each parcel. Remember that the yellow yam, all the food kinds go in the freezing section, like the yam, the banana, the cocoa, etc. I keep the corn in the cooling section of the fridge. Reasons are that I think if you put it in the freezer, I'm sweating. I think if you put the corn in the freezer, then you boil the corn, it loses the taste that it would normally have. Right? So I put the corn in the cooling section. Now I will do the sweet pepper. I will do the sweet pepper. Just a minute, guys. So the same procedure follow with the sweet pepper, and the sweet pepper will go in the cooling section of the fridge. The cooling section of the fridge. What I did was to wash them first, and so I'm gonna put 2 because they are big, 2 each. I washed them first, but If you don't wash them, when you take them from the fridge, you will have to wash. But please, you can wash and dry so that you won't have so much washing to do when you are ready to use it. See? This is the sweet pepper. It's remarkable, I'm telling you guys. Really remarkable when you are ready to use it. I hope that you will leave a comment in the comment section just to tell me how it works out for you. Just let me know how it works out for you. See? The sweet peppers are huge, so I put this one in. And I'm going to try to let those two that are left in the pan hold in one piece. So I'm going to use a bigger piece of Anthony. So I'm going to put these two in, right guys? And these vegetables, you know, they are very expensive in the market, so you don't just want them to spoil in the fridge like that. So this is a way of keeping them for you a little longer so that you can enjoy your money's worth. Not to know that, oh boy, I know the sweet pepper is spoiled in the fridge. And it doesn't matter what, if the fridge is a new brand fridge or it's a very good fridge, at times they just spoil. And I think one of the reasons for this is that too much fertilizers goes onto the item, and so this caused them to get spoiled. So you put these into the paper. Now, when you're using your okras, you call these okras. So you will have them fresh to use in your soup or your saltfish and okro, or you can place them in your callaloo, right guys? But it's not nice to know that when you need them most, you can't get them to eat because they are spoiled in the fridge. So I'm going to use bigger pieces of paper to wrap these. Portion of paper to wrap these. These are the okras, and I'm telling you guys, the reason for the paper is that those of you who are just coming to watch, the reason for the paper is that the paper absorbs the sweats that the the regular bag. For instance, you put them in this bag and put it in the fridge. It sweats, and from sweating it starts to get spoiled. So the bag, the towel absorb the water, the sweat, and keeps it, so it preserve the item that is inside. Thank you guys for watching. I am Miss V Variety, and welcome to my channel. So this is the second half of the okra. I bought I think it's 2 pounds of okra today. And remember guys, when you take the items from the fridge, you can wash them. You need to wash them. So I'm gonna put the second half of the okra in the fridge. And this, God is good, these you will have them to use. You don't take out the okra from out the fridge after a week and it begins to get black, right? It begins to get black. And so it's so sad to know that you buy the things at such a price and you cannot get the benefits from it, right guys? So this is my way of keeping my products that I buy in the market to serve me for a period of time and not spoiling. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment. Please try to see if what I'm doing works for you as well, and comment down below. Give me some feedback just to let me know if everything works out okay with your food items. These are the okras. See guys, I had placed the peppers in the fridge. You see, spoiling out of the. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to wrap them in the paper. I didn't remember to wrap them, so let's start. So I'm going to wrap the pepper as soon as possible. Sweet corn. Can I try 3? I'm gonna try. Because I love corn. So what I do, I bought 3 bags of corn, and the corns are so expensive, guys. You would not even believe. The corns are so expensive. Getting 3 corns for like $700, 3 corns for $800, and the price goes on and on. And the price goes on and on. But I always buy a lot of corn because I love corn. I really do. So I always buy a lot of corn. Thank you guys for watching my video. See? So now I don't have to really fret to say that I don't ready to use it again. It's just gonna spoil. I also bought this breadfruit, and I will peel the breadfruit and do the same procedure. Guys, even if it takes one ream of anchovy, it will be worth it. It will be worth it. Because at least you can have items for another week which are fresh and good to go. I needed to try this recipe, and let me know in the comment section below what all happened, if it was good or if it was bad, if it was a good idea, if it is a good idea or a bad idea. I know you will give me good news, guys. These are the sweet corns. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please share, subscribe, like, and click the notification button so that when I come with a new video, you will be first to get. So I'm finished with the corns. And for those of you who are just tuning into the video, this is a way of preserving your products that you bought in the market. You put them in hand towel, wrap it in hand towel and place it in the bag. You can also write the name of the product on the outside of the bag. Let me see if I can try it so that you can see. Yes, so this is the corn. So I will write corn. It says 3 corn, but if I put corn on the bag, it will also work. Corn. So you will know that it's corn. I don't know how to turn it for you to see, but it's corn. C-O-R-N. It's corn. So then I'll know that it's corn in this bag. I will know what's in the bag, but I don't know if you will know. So therefore, you can go ahead and put a mark on the bag. Well, for the breadfruit, I am going to put the breadfruit in the freezer because that's where I placed it once and it worked. So I'm going to put it in the freezer. And it's a young breadfruit. This breadfruit is to boil like soup, yeah, plain soup and thing. But if you leave it out there, it will ripe. So I peel it. I normally peel it like that. Sorry. Cut it up like this. You peel it. When I was growing up in the country, my mother would always love the young breadfruit. That's what she eat. This is nice when you cook it with salt mackerel. Salt mackerel cooked down with salt mackerel cook up with, you know, you can cook down the salt mackerel with cucumber. It is very nice. Even the saltfish, you can cook it with cucumber. So you cook up the salt mackerel with onion, pepper, tomato. It is very nice with the breadfruit. I love my green breadfruit. So it is not packed with starch. No, none of those things. It's a natural fruit. So you don't have to fret while eating this fruit. So I'm gonna quickly wrap it in the paper so that it don't get dark. Right, guys? No, I'm gonna wash it first. Wash it first. Then I will wrap it in the paper. So I'm gonna wash it. It's washed. I know the breadfruit have some stains on it, so I'm not sure if I am not sure. I think the breadfruit is placed just in the bag, because it's one of the harder things to get spoiled. You just place it in the bag and you put it in the freezer. So I think I'll use this amount at any one time. So you just put this in the freezer. You don't have to put this in the paper, because it will stick onto the paper. And then when you're ready to use it, it sticks on the paper because there's stains on the breadfruit. So you put this in the freezer, and when it is frozen, it will keep. So when you want to use it, you boil the water up. Remember to let the water boil, and then you take it from the bag and drop it in the boiling water, and you will have fresh breadfruit. Nice fresh breadfruit. So you just put it in the freezer just like that, and it will be frozen, so that when you're ready to use it, you will have nice fresh breadfruit. And this breadfruit is not for roasting, it's for boiling. This is the boiling breadfruit. So I'm gonna peel the other half of the breadfruit. So I'm gonna peel the other half of the breadfruit. I also have the green banana as well, because normally when you buy the banana and put it in the fridge just like that, the skin of the banana becomes black, and then when I want to peel it now, it's hard to peel, and it's not as fresh as if you had just bought the banana. So what I do, I peel it and put it in the freezer. So the same procedure that goes for the breadfruit goes for the banana. I just put, if I want to eat 3 bananas, I just tie 3 in the bag. If I feel like I want to eat 4 bananas, I put 4 in the bag. If I feel like I want to eat 2 bananas, I use the one with the 2 in the bag. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna put all of these breadfruit in another bag, because you can always take some out of the bag from the freezer. you take some out. You can easily pull them apart, because these, it is frozen, but you can pull it apart to use whatever amount you want to use. These are clean, so I don't really have to wet them, because when I wet them, yeah, let me wash them. Yes, guys. So I wash these, and I'm gonna place them in a bag. So the breadfruit will be going in the bag without it, and the towel wrapped around it. Reasons are, the breadfruit has stains on it, and when it is frozen, it will be frozen onto the stain, onto the breadfruit, and it will be harder to deal with. But the breadfruit can preserve itself like that. It is not an easy fruit to be spoiled when it is frozen, so you can freeze this just like that. When I'm ready to cook, you can always break them apart and take out how much you want and put it back in the freezer. I'm gonna put this amount in the freezer. The next thing I am going to peel is the green banana. So I will not, after I take the bananas from the skin, I will not wash them because it's already clean. What I will do is to place them in the bag and place them in the freezer, just like that. So I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna start to peel the bananas. Put them in this container here. So, what I think of a while ago, bananas, they are not going to be frozen and joined together. So I'm gonna put 6 in each bag. So when you want to cook, you can always pull the bag, take out how much bananas you need to cook without breaking them or anything like that. But if you can, you also has the option of putting how much you need in each particular bag. So now I'm peeling the bananas. It's good to put some oil on your hand before peeling, but I don't know if it works or not, because I am just of the opinion that the stain is still on your hand. So what I do is to use some bleach to wash my hand or my hands when I'm through peeling the bananas. In the kitchen where I'm at now, it's very hot. It is approaching summer and the time is very hot. So you can just understand, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing as well. I've started my journey and I'm trying to create videos so that you guys can watch and see my opinions and what I think can work. So I'm thinking of ways where we can keep our food from spoiling when they are purchased from the market. So it's me thinking that the hand towel will absorb the sweat instead of just putting them in the fridge in the bag. So the sweat from whatever the items etc. that goes, it sweat and stays in the bag. So everything started to spoil because the water from the sweat don't have anywhere to go. So it backfires on the items in the bag. So I came up with this idea to use the hand towel to absorb the water or the sweat from the items to be absorbed in the hand towel. And so, as a result, you will have longer lasting food in the refrigerator. You won't have to say, oh my God, I bought some bananas and they start to ripe. I bought some bananas and they dried up. I can't even peel it and get a good meal out of it. But now, I am sharing with you my idea. My idea of keeping the food in the fridge, not only fresh, but not spoiling as well. Let me wash my hands. And let me dry my face as well. So I will be placing the bananas in the bag, in the plastic bag. Another thing that I should have said. This is 6 bananas. 6 bananas. 6 bananas. Another thing that I should have said, if you have Ziploc bags, it works even better than these. But I didn't have any Ziploc bags, and so I used what I had. And sometimes I want just 3 bananas. I'm not gonna put 2 because resources, you can't waste resources like that. So the bags are precious commodities. Can't just put 2. So I'm gonna put 4 in this one. In this bag. So you put these in the freezing section of the fridge. And I'm gonna put 4 in the next bag. Five. This is 5. So these will be going in the freezer, guys. I am sharing my ideas with you. So these will go in the freezer. So much better, guys. So these are Cocos. These are Coco. I think it's a generation from the yam, yellow yam. Same type of hard food. So this as well can be frozen. So I'm gonna peel it. Sorry. I'm gonna peel it and cut it. It's Coco, not Coco girl. She's so funny. Not Coco girl. This is Coco. Coco. Sometimes it comes in pink. Sometimes it's white. This one is a pink one. You can see close up. Close up. It's a pink one. Not white, it's pink. I don't know if the light is showing you white, but it's pink. Peeling the cocoa. I saw a video with it's underscore Giltu from Kenya, and he was walking through persons. He was walking, taking you on a journey through what he cultivates. On a journey showing persons what he cultivates, and he happens to came onto a cocoa plant or cocoa tree, but he did not know the name of it. He was not sure. He did say cocoa, but he was not sure. But it's cocoa. It's cocoa. These items, you don't have to wash them because they scratches. So you ensure that they are peeled clean. I'm going to put, oh yes, I can wrap the cocoa because it doesn't have a lot of, it doesn't stain. It's not staining. It's not a staining item. So I can wrap the cocoa in the bag, in the paper, sorry. I can wrap the cocoa in the paper as well. This cocoa, I can write cocoa on the bag because I don't want, where did I put the marker? I don't know where the marker is. Well, for those of you watching, you can mark cocoa on the paper itself, then I put it in the plastic so that you know that it's cocoa. I will know that it's cocoa because I am a country girl. So I know how to feel my way through. So I'm putting the cocos in. There's another one. Yeah, so I was saying, Guilt who didn't know what type of plant it was. Because at one time he said that it might be a flower plant, flower, but they just grow it. I tell you, Africa has, I never thought of Africa like that. When I was growing up and persons talking about Africa, like it's about slavery and oh my God, and persons, and the pictures that they showed sometimes, it was like persons didn't have clothes to wear, no food. When I see Africa now, it's amazing to see what Africa is. I'm not saying all of Africa is as wealth and is in good condition, but majority of what I see, it's a beauty. It's a beauty. And Africa has so many coins. I mean, Africa has a lot of corn trees. They call it maize. They call their corn maize. I'm saying to you guys, if Jamaica had so many corn, I wouldn't have to be preserving my corn. I wouldn't have to be putting my corn in wraps to keep it. I would just go in the field and break corns to cook or to roast. Understand, guys? Africa, I'm so amazed to see how much products is in Africa. They have papaya, they have corn. I'm not sure if it's sweet corn or the regular corn, but they have so many fruits. They have a lot of guavas, flowers, trees, rivers. Oh my God, I am so amazed of how Africa is like. I am so amazed. I have one other thing. I'm gonna put the peppers as well, because I had these peppers some last week, but I find out that some of them are getting spoiled. So what I will do is I can't even plant this one, because I heard that when the product is gone in the fridge already, it won't come to the same Scotch bonnet, because these are Scotch bonnet peppers. Sweet Scotch bonnet. I heard that you won't get the same value from it. So I'm not going to put those that seem like they are spoiled. But I'm gonna wrap these. I have some more, so I'm gonna wrap all of these so that I can get them to be kept a little longer. Because pepper now is expensive. All of them cannot hold, so I'm gonna wrap it in portions. So the same thing goes for the pepper. If I had wrapped them from I get them, they would be as fresh as the day. So I'm going to wrap the balance. It's hard to wrap the peppers because paper is not wide enough. Guys, I'm happy to share my experience and what I know with you, because at the end of the day, we are one people. We are one. We are the world. We are the people. We are the ones to make a brighter day as well. So whatever knowledge that we have, or whatever knowledge that I have, that's why I am sharing with you guys. So doing this, you're keeping them safe from rotten or spoiling. So the paper will absorb the sweat and it will be kept fresh. Okay guys, these are peppers, and don't worry about spoiling. These are peppers, so I'm gonna put them not in the freezer but on the cooling section of the fridge. Remember guys, the peppers are not placed in the freezer but on the cooling section of the fridge. I stopped to drink some water. Well, I think I'm finished with what I'm doing, but guess what fruit is this? I washed it. I just washed it. That's why this is some water on it. It's a cantaloupe. I bought this fruit in the market today. Today is this 19th. Today is the 19th, Saturday the 19th. I bought this fruit in the market and I just washed it. When you buy food in the market, guys, especially fruits, please wash them before you place it in the fridge, because you don't know while picking the fruit, it might fall on the ground and drop in unnecessary substance that it should not be dropped in, because you know anything can happen on the ground. So you wash it. If you can wash it with a little soap, a mild soap, you can do that before you place it in the fridge. So when you're ready to eat it, you just go ahead and cut it. I am not sure if I want to cut it, but I'm gonna cut it because I'm feeling a little thirsty. So I'm washing the knife and I'm going to cut it to show you what it is. This is cantaloupe. I'm gonna cut a slice of it. And you know, seriously guys, I don't like it when they are ripe. I don't like fruits when they are too ripe, because I feel like when they are too ripe, everything is, and this one to me it's too ripe. But I'm gonna eat this piece of it. I don't like when it is soft. I don't like when it is too soft. But how I eat it nowadays, I eat it from here. From the, just like this. I don't peel it. Normally you would peel it like that. I don't peel it. I just eat it. So I'll eat. A little piece of it. Guys, I'm so sweaty. It's so sweaty in the kitchen. It's very sweet. So I just eat it like this. Very sweet. And the reason why I eat it like this, because I found out that when I peel it, I peel off all of this part. And down in this section is a roughage section. So when I eat it, I go right down to that green spot there. And that will help you to pass your feces more better. Number 2. Pass number 2 more better. I'm more freer. It is so sweet. At times when I buy cantaloupe in the market, it's fresh. I don't know why it's fresh, but this one is so sweet. I admire the Mwanga eating fruits. She loves fruits so much. Give her everything in this world and don't give her fruits, it's like half of her life is gone. So I go right down. And I say again, that portion, this portion of it, is very good for flushing your system. So when I eat, I go right down there. So next when I buy cantaloupe, you don't have to peel it. Eat it from this. Fruits are good, guys. It's good to have a lot of fruits in your basket, in a market basket. Cucumbers, cantaloupes, raspberries, mangoes, and some ripe bananas. If you suffer from diabetes, you know you cannot eat a lot of the ripe bananas and the papaya, because ripe banana, papaya, mangoes, they are very sweet. Not all of the papayas are sweet, but they are very sweet. And so, yes, I did bought a pineapple today, but I cannot peel it tonight because I'm overwhelmed. So tomorrow morning, I will peel this Pineapples are tricky. It's a tricky fruit. And whether you're young or you're old, if the pineapple is too soury, don't eat a lot. If the pineapple is sweet, you can eat. You can eat a good slice. About that. Yes. If you're younger, you can consume your pine. If you're older, please take caution with the pine. The pineapple has a lot of acidic substance in it, especially when it is sour. When it is sweeter, you can take a chance and eat a slice or two. But when it is sour, please take caution. Older folks, we don't tend to break down substances that goes in our body as fast as if we were younger. So therefore, I'm encouraging my older folks, 40 and up, to take caution in eating this fruit. I'm not a medical doctor, but by experience I can share it with you. The pineapple, when it is sour, it has a lot of acidic substances, but if it is sweeter, you can take more chances in eating more of it. But all in all, whatever fruit you eat it wisely. Eat it with caution, because too much of one thing going in your body is not good. Just take it in portions. You don't see mangoes and just sit down and eat 6 and 7. Too much sugar is going into your body, whether you are young or whether you are old. Take caution as to what you put in your body, because over time those things develop. Too much sweet in the system, it develops and cause problem for you. So guys, thank you for watching. I am Miss V Variety, and I hope that the little knowledge that I shared with you tonight, it might be of some worth, because it doesn't make sense that we go to the market, buy the thing, put them in the fridge, whether the fridge or the cooler, and just to know that 2 or 3 days after, when you want to use the item, it starts to spoil. These things really hurt. And so that's why I shared my knowledge with you. Thank you guys for watching my video. I'm asking you kindly if you could subscribe to my channel, please, and take me to 2,000 subscribers, and I also need persons to watch the videos to the end. I will be coming up with subsequent videos in the near future, in a couple of days, and I hope that you can stop by and watch as well. Please click the notification button so that when a new video is out, you will have it. Thank you again, guys, and I love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for thumbs up, and I hope that you will comment and tell me what is on your mind. If you have enjoyed the video, please comment. And guys, I want to tell you that I didn't know that I could stand to speak to the public. It's not 100% good. It's not good. I am not going to give any credit to myself right now. I'm just in this beginners. Yes, guys, I did not know, because I did not see myself standing up to talk to persons. I'm not used to it, but YouTube has taught me how to stand up and speak to a audience. It's not perfect, as I say before, but I'm trying. And someday to come, I want to say that, you know, when I just started, it was rough, but look at me now. I want to say that one day. I want to speak fluently. I want to interact with the people. I want the people to love me. I really want that. And guys, one of these days, I want to hear some good comments. I want to see persons watching my videos more often. I want to see the interaction between me and the wider world. Yes, guys, thank you again. So for this piece, I'm gonna put it in a bigger bag. And put it in the cooling section of the fridge. So each morning, and ensure, guys, that you eat a piece of fruit every morning. I don't take the seeds out. I think the seeds help to preserve it. Just put it in a bag like this, just to prevent any germs or anything like that to enter. So I just put it in the fridge. I don't tie this. I don't tie it because I don't want it to get sweaty in the fridge. So I just put it in like that. And remember, guys, to consume your fruits, ensure that you have a cantaloupe. Every week that you go to the market, buy a cantaloupe. It frees up your bowels. It energizes. You can eat just this in the morning, or you eat a cantaloupe and you can eat piece of a cucumber. Those things keep your body flushed. And as for the pine, you can have a slice of pine. You can also eat half of an apple or one American apple. I'm gonna backtrack. The Jamaican apple is very nice as well, but for most time or for most part, we don't have our apple here because it's like one crop and that's it for the year. And then we have to rely on the next apple, which is the apple that is from America. So guys, our Jamaican apple is very good, but also the substitute for it is the American apple. So have a good night, guys, and see you in my next video. Thank you guys for watching.